Partnership between Near Protocol and Cardano. Athletes want their salary in crypto. And AUDIUS is going to the moon. Let's not waste any time and get straight into it. Vamos, let's go. Before we get started, if you haven't already done so, like a video and subscribe to the channel. Every like that I get will feed one child per day, and every sub that I get will put one child through college. So think carefully and like and subscribe to the video. Thank you. So let's get into this video. First and foremost, we have Ardana to build a bridge between Near Protocol and Cardano following a new partnership. Ardana, the DeFi and stablecoin hub built on the Cardano ecosystem, announced that it has entered into a strategic partnership with the decentralized application platform Near Protocol. According to an official press release shared with Crypto Potato, the collab will see Ardana build a bridge with infrastructure to facilitate the seamless transfer of assets between Cardano and Near. Near describes itself as a vibrant ecosystem that is secure and scalable and focuses on both developer and user experience. Additionally, Near native cryptocurrency will also be made available as an asset of Cardano, and it will be utilized as collateral to mint stablecoins on Ardana. Furthermore, as per the release, the partnership will comes with a grant. However, the amount involved was not specified. This is obviously going to be very bullish for any new projects, any new developers that want to build projects on this ecosystem. So it's going to help bootstrap activity and development in between those ecosystems. So we're going to make sure to keep a close eye on that space, because potentially they could have a couple of 10x's, a couple of 50x's, who knows, a couple of 100x's.
Really?
Moving over, NFL star Odell Beckham Jr., also known as OBJ, to receive his $4.25 million in salary in Bitcoin. This is huge news. This is increasing the utility of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Of course, that's very bullish, but he was not the only one who's done that. So kind of going into this further, it's a new era, and to kick that off, I'm hyped to announce that I'm taking my new salary in Bitcoin. Thanks to Cash App, to all my fans out there, no matter where you are. Thank you. I'm giving back a total of $1 million in BTC right now. To drop your cash tag, and he will probably not send you money. But this is not the first time it's happened. Super Bowl champion Tom Brady said he would love to receive some of his salary in BTC, ETH or SOL, and it just shows how popular cryptocurrency is now in the celebrity space, to athletes, just on the world global stage. The utility of crypto is increasing ever so greatly, but you got to bear in mind, of course, this is a bull run. So this happened in the last bull run as well, where people were taking salaries in Bitcoin. You know, Lamborghini were talking about, you know, you can buy Lamborghinis in Bitcoin. So you do get this news and more during the bull run, as opposed to during the bear market. That's really when it's going to matter, but still very bullish to see. Now let's get into the charts, do some technicals, and wrap up this video. So firstly, let's have a look at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. It's still kind of teetering around the resistance level of around 57 to 60k. So it's just in the middle of it, if not near the lower end of the support resistance level.
Nani?
So there's still a chance that it can turn around from this point and increase. However, this candle is a bit of a, how to say, an indecisive one. It's not really showing a lot of decisiveness. Potentially because the wick below it is slightly bigger than the wick above it, there could be a bit more juice to push it up. So we're going to see how it reacts for the next couple of days going into the end of the week. But if it holds that level, then potentially it could set up next week for a push to the upside, as it is currently holding a support. If, however, it starts to break below 57 towards 56, which you can see it has done for the week, But if it starts to break below 56, then potentially we could see it break down towards the first level of 51,000 on the weekly time frame. Ethereum, however, is looking a little bit more bullish. Because you can see a perfect test of this resistance level, now turned support at 3,900. So it has tested that perfectly, and it could potentially be setting up Ethereum for perfect bounce of resistance turn into support, and then a move towards the upside towards 4,600 and above. This could be a potential perfect test of resistance turn in support, and then on the offense once again. So we'll keep a close eye on Ethereum. Moving into the smaller altcoins, we're going to have a look at Near Protocol, of course, as we've covered it today, and also we're going to cover Cardano. So let's cover Cardano first. Cardano is actually looking rather bearish, to say the least. You can see it tried to make a comeback here. It was potential, it touched on the 618, but then a massive rejection from this resistance level, and that's enough to keep the bears in control, pushing all the way down. It doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon, but this is a very important level at 1.6, 1.7. So if it's going to turn around at any point, this is a very good level. You can see a nice swing high here. So I would put my money on it turning around at this level. If not, the 786, which is the Fibonacci that's in play, would be the next level that I would expect it to turn around, or at least to show some support. So Cardano is looking bearish, but there is some light at the end of the tunnel with this resistance turning into support. Now let's have a look at Near Protocol. So Near Protocol unfortunately broke below an important level. This key level of $10 is just below there for the week at the moment. It did close there last week, wicked all the way down to 8.4, but then it started to turn around. If we can see it start to break above $10, then it's going to be very bullish. It could be that it's just broken below, false breakout, and then the reverse to the upside. So let's just keep an eye on that. If it gets above $10, the bulls will start to take control again, and then we'll be looking at 11.6 as the next major level of resistance. A look at Solana. So Solana is looking kind of mixed, to be fair. Of course, we had the massive run up, breaking past all-time high, and then making a new all-time high all the way at $260. It's since turned around. Now it's now finding support at a probably daily resistance level at 216. So it's tapped that perfectly and is now turning around. Now this hammer candle is bullish, so potentially if it starts to kick on more from this level, we could see another push towards a new all-time high if it holds at the moment. Now this, as I said, is a hammer candlestick pattern, so it is a bullish one because you've got a massive wick below it. So if it starts to turn around and push on, we could easily see 250 once again, and then potentially a push for new all-time high. However, this is only a daily wick support or daily resistance level, so I don't know how strong it is to keep it up. So let's see how it reacts going forward near the end of the week. But at the moment, this is a rather bullish candle, but we need to see, of course, further signs of a reversal going into the end of the week and then the start of next week. Now, AUDIUS. I did mention AUDIUS, saying that it's setting up beautifully to repeat what was the other one that did that? Did a move just like this. I can't remember the other cryptocurrency that I covered, which was kind of ahead of this. I don't know if it was Dogecoin. No, it wasn't Dogecoin. I think it might have been crypto.com. Right, yeah, so it's crypto.com. So you see this kind of symmetrical triangle bouncing in between, and then huge, it's still going right now, but huge move to the upside, 378%. Now, that's a comparison I made. This is also in a symmetrical triangle, as you can see, respecting it beautifully. And now we are seeing a massive move to the upside, trying to break above the counter trend line, as you can see. So if it does, And of course it's not guaranteed, but there's potential for a massive move to the upside. Who knows how far I can get. Targets, of course, $5, $6, $8, maybe even $10 as a kind of a big move to the upside. So keep an eye on AUDIUS. Now, of course, as you can see, 3 wicks tried to get above, got rejected, so it's not guaranteed, but we need a weekly close above this area, and it's off to the races. So keep an eye out on this one. So we'll finish off with FLOKI Inu, the Dogecoin bet that I've got. So FLOKI Inu, it's looking alright. This counter trend line is keeping it at bay. So once it breaks this level, there's a potential for a big move to the upside. So you've got big resistance at around 27,359 and then 30,073.3. So potential, if it breaks above, it could be a big move to the upside. Now these meme coins, of course, when they fly, they really fly. So this could be a good entry. You know, if it holds this level, it's got a good risk reward ratio. So if you kind of put this, and then you've got kind of the lower end, the low over here as the point where you would cash out or take the loss, essentially the stop loss. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And you could have this as target 1, which would be about 2.0 risk to reward ratio, or the top right here, which would be about 3.0 risk to reward ratio. So that's a potential right there. Now, of course, these are meme coins, so they could really fly, but at the same time, it is a speculative play, so you don't want to put too much money on this cryptocurrency. So that will be all for this video. Hopefully you got some value from that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As I said, it will help to feed children across the continent, and it will put children through college. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And that'll be it for this video. Peace.